Basement Bookers Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Basement Bookers Podcast. It's your boy, Basement Chair, along with the reigning, hasn't defended it until now, Basement Bookers champ, Rich the Riz. As you can see there, championship belt over there. It's nice that we have that to show a champion of the basement the respect that is deserved of the office of basement champion. Rich Perez, how the hell are you?
I am damn good. How are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm
Look, I
feeling.
mean, I mean, just look at this lustrous, gorgeous scene I am sitting in right now.
I
How
can't
do you think
believe
I am?
you went all the way to Puerto Rico
Dude, I
when you
couldn't.
left me here.
I couldn't not. It was just a hop, skip, and a jump from Cancun and Cozumel, right?
I mean, listen, you being a jet setter, setting the world on fire, making your mark, setting foot where others dare.
Limousine ride, jet fly, woo!
And you're still not going to let that go to your head, are you? That
Nah.
big, shiny dome of yours. But, Rich, we can't sit here and dwell and talk about hair or not having hair. We're not here about that. So I thought, you know what? Why don't we start with Backlash? Why don't we start right off the gate? Let's talk about Backlash. Let's make our picks. Let's not fool around here. Okay, we know what you came here for. You came here for these. Let's talk about the first match, Rich. Rich, we have here the team of Kevin Owens, Matt Riddle, and Sami Zayn versus the Bloodline, with basically the Kishi boys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Rikishi's sack. Um, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. That's just what happens. At one point, we all dwelled in a sack, and then we won a battle royal.
We
We won a
we
battle
we
royal against many other sack persons, and we are the success story, the true Royal Rumble winners in every sense of the word, right?
This is the aspect of biology that I'm really not. I just don't like to be reminded of the sack portion. You
How
know,
are you? You can't know where you're going, Rich the Riz, without knowing exactly where you
like
came
I
from.
know, I would just rather not be reminded. You know, I mean, all humans and many other animals came from sacks, and we don't like to think about the sacks of our parents.
I don't think about it that way. I think of it like transportation. Like, I don't care about what ugly car I was in as long as I got from point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
So you
uh,
consider it like a kangaroo pouch.
no, it's like a vehicle. I was comparing it to a crappy car.
Okay. But
No, that's different
biologically,
because it's like we're not talking about Joey's. We're talking about Samoes, and we're not Samoes named Joey's. We are talking about the Bloodline versus the tag team champions and the bro himself, Matt Riddle. Richter is you're delaying the inevitable. I think you're afraid. You're afraid to make choices, and I think the winners of this match is going to be. Wait, who goes first? Like, how does this work?
we can go. You can go first. It sounds like you're ready to go first.
But you're the champion. Why? I shouldn't go first.
As champion, I will allow you to go first if you like.
Ah, sounds very cowardly. All right, so here's listen.
Can't win.
Cody Rhodes is not the only crazy person this week, just calling people out.
Do you know he's the son of Dusty Rhodes?
No fucking shit. Okay, I'm not going to delay any further.
Hmm.
It looks to be like the bloodline looks like it's headed one way, but it's not going to head that way. So I think that the bloodline's going to win this match. It's got you thinking that Solo might have to handle some business. I just don't think it's the right play. for, because if, Riddle and KO and Sammy lose, it's like, it's not like they lost the belts, but at least the Usos get a W. That's my mindset.
Hmm.
I could be totally wrong, but
I'm agreeing with you, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like the story that they're telling, the Usos, obviously Solo also included here, are going to win when it doesn't matter. Like they might get another shot at the tag titles, they probably will, and they're not going to win. Here, they're going to win because the titles aren't on the line.
I mean, the tag team champions are exclusive to Raw now.
That's true.
So unless
Then again,
they're gonna make new belts and undermine these titles,
right, but the World Heavyweight Championship is also exclusive to Raw. Yet they're doing a tournament on SmackDown to see what members of the SmackDown roster will compete for this new Raw exclusive championship. So make it make sense.
we'll talk about that later on also. So we'll put a pin in that for sure. So definitely hang on, everybody. We're gonna definitely talk about that. Adrenaline is in his soul, but by God, Cody Rhodes, he's got to deal with the beast of both worlds, the most decorated combat sports athlete in the history of combat sports athletes, the alpha male of our species, the giant, colossal monster destroyer guy, Brock Lesnar. Cody Rhodes has said, he says, listen, guys, I gotta take care of this. Because that's the first step on my roads to finish the story. So this is tough because when you're picking a Brock Lesnar match, everyone's like an underdog. And like it's so unpredictable where it could be a non-finish, could be a disqualification, could be ref stoppage. I think personally Cody needs to win this match, but it doesn't matter what I think. I got two schools of thoughts here. One, Cody loses, they run it back. Two, Cody just wins. So if Cody wins, you can still do another match if Brock's not happy with that and have him lose again. I don't know. This is tough to go against Brock Lesnar, but the last time people believed in Cody, he lost to the tribal chief. But that's different because the tribal chief is not a man. He sits at the head of all tables. So be the first one to actually have to say, Rich, who you got? Because I picked first before. So
So I see what you're sort of suggesting that their options are here. I feel like it would be tough for them to have built Cody up as much as they have and then have him drop two major matches in a row. But that could be part of his story. Gets in the trench, maybe drop another high profile match. But come SummerSlam, Survivor Series, he starts to build up momentum again, going into the Rumble, win a second year in a row. Could be part of the story. So I could see this going either way. And with that being said, what do you think they're going to do?
I think you give it to Cody. I think you give it to Cody. I'm going under the assumption that this is the main event. Like my heart tells me that Bad Bunny and Damian Priest are gonna main event.
Hmm.
But you either way, you want to send the fans in Puerto Rico home happy. So I think Cody wins clean.
Mm.
I think Cody wins clean against Brock Lesnar, and it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I'll say that much.
Yeah, that seems to be the running thread for Cody's story, Cody's return to WWE. I already have that. I already put in Cody here, by the way, for myself. I wanted to see what you were gonna do.
I mean, I stated my case.
You
So,
did. So Cody wins. What do you think is would be next for Cody?
well, I think this leaves him open. He's got to be involved somehow in the world title tournament thing that's going to start on Raw.
Right.
So he's going to be in that. So that's what's next for him. He'll either whoever's next for him is going to cost him in it somehow, or he just doesn't win, but he might even be in the final at Night of Champions,
Mm.
but he might just lose to whoever the other person is, hook or by crook. Like it could be Finn Balor. Finn Balor could be, could cost Cody the world title because it looks like because remember on Monday he wanted to fight him, and they're
Hmm.
going to be on the same show. Judgment Day is still on Raw, and the new roster takes effect, so there could be something with Judgment Day.
Do you think maybe they do a swerve and put this Raw exclusive title on Roman Reigns, champion of champions?
It's possible, but it's as awesome as it would be. I think it makes this whole world title thing even dumber because you already undermine the champion of champions by
Hmm.
making another belt. Like he's already elevated it to where it is,
Hmm.
where everybody like misses it and they want it back, like it's held hostage or something.
Hmm.
But all right. So there's rumors that JD McDonough, Finn Balor at home, is supposed to join the Judgment Day. So like
Interesting.
because they were at one point, I forgot if it was on the bump or something, that they were saying after WrestleMania that the Judgment Day was looking to add to their numbers.
Hmm.
And they did try to ask Cody to join, so there could be some truth to that. And since JD was drafted to Raw, maybe he could help Finn Balor get one over on Cody or whatever, or cost Cody, because I don't think that's done. I don't think
Hmm.
that match was just a one off. I think we're gonna see something coming back from that. So maybe that's what possibly could be next for Cody.
Interesting. Interesting.
Why? What do you think?
I actually hadn't had time enough to put anything together. I
Basement booking.
There you go. I think I like the idea of Cody versus Finn. I think
I mean, they
it plays
did
into
have
the
a good
history,
match. Yeah.
right? It plays into the history with Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Obviously, they won't have the AJ Styles involvement, but
I mean, he
still there. It
could
can be
be on the
referenced.
SmackDown side of the tournament finals or something.
True.
Don't forget about AJ Styles. I wonder if Solo would get involved in that.
I
His
think that would be
record's pretty
fantastic.
good too.
Hmm.
Are you ready
Has
for
he
the? Yeah, go ahead.
has Solo not lost a singles match on
Yeah,
main roster yet?
Cody.
Okay, I don't remember it, but
Yeah, Cody's the only one to beat Solo. He was the first one to beat Solo.
then that would make perfect sense.
That's why he's so mad at him. Easy there, buddy. Easy there.
Get
You're
that spike.
almost. You're moving too much over there.
Sorry.
Just,
Get get.
I'm being your spotter.
Thank you. Getting
You've been
getting
very
excited.
good. I know.
Backslash.
Speaking of backslash, next matchup.
Oh,
Um,
my blood pressure today was 107/70.
oh, good. All right. I was like, is that good? Okay, so
Yes.
it's like
Like,
my blood pressure is sweet and sour sauce. Whoa.
and then on my way home, I had a craving, so I stopped by a food truck and got a giant fucking $15 burrito.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do to celebrate good health. You just do
Eh,
unhealthy things.
I, I somehow managed to go to Mexico for a week, and I didn't have a single burrito.
Wow. Me neither. But
At tacos, the Dollar Taco spot in Cancun was very good.
but you know who's not having tacos?
Bianca
Bianca
Belair.
Belair, because she's facing off against Io Sky, and this is this is important because not only after Bianca Belair soundly KOD's Io Sky's face into the mat, um, she will be the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era. So, that being said, Rich, what do you got?
Hmm. So Io Sky, this is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Uh, as far as I know, because the belt is still red.
Right. And both Io Sky and Bianca Belair are members of SmackDown now.
Hmm.
So regarding that aspect, it doesn't matter. Like it's not like, oh, this one's on Raw, so it's going to that person.
Yeah, none
I
of
th-
that matters.
right. I feel like Bianca's going to retain here,
Wow, that
and
must have been very difficult for you.
no, it was not. I just wanted to. I had to think it out because I don't prepare these in advance. I think spur of the moment, go with my gut, and then literally when the pay per view happens, or premium live event, I have to look back at my notes to see who I picked
Is Vince in the
because
room with you right now?
no,
I'll not get help because I know you're kidding and you're fine.
I'm a okay.
All right, great.
This is
So,
this is okay when you're diving. You tell the dive guy you're good.
oh, this guy's showing off.
This don't don't do this. That means you need to go up to the
Go up.
surface. Right.
Yeah, I watched a movie. I think they did that in an under movie, C movie, something.
Oh, the one with LL Cool J?
Yeah, yeah. Is
I
that
don't
Deep
remember the
Blue
name of
Sea?
it.
I
I
think
think
that's Deep
so.
Blue
I
Sea.
think so. I
All
saw
right,
that and it wasn't bad.
great. But you know who's not worried about the Deep Blue Sea?
Bianca
Rhea
Belair?
Ripley.
Oh.
Uh,
Wait, you didn't pick Bianca Belair or Io Sky.
no, I did when I talked about the match. I
So you
said when Bianca Belair KOD's Io
okay.
Sky's face into the mat.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pick. Okay.
I missed it. Okay. So now we're on Rhea Ripley.
If you want, I could do a smoother transition than that.
No, that's
Uh,
perfectly fine.
all right, great. All right, so I just left it alone, guys. All right, so speaking of, so here we go. I don't know. So Rhea Ripley's gonna like fold Zelina up like a pretzel and just it's gonna be on the thumbnail. Like you're gonna see what happens at the end of this match. It's gonna be in the thumbnail for the video. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah, we got the
Like
spoiler.
it's gonna be the pin that we all know and love. Zelina Vega, she's gonna fight her hardest. She's gonna, shine bright like a diamond. She's gonna, her heart is gonna burn with a fiery passion and give it all she's got. But it's just not gonna be enough because Rhea Ripley is just, she's just too much for her. She's bigger, she's stronger, she's meaner, she's nastier, she's angrier. Um, just a mountain of hate, just a mountain of hate filled with estrogen and malice. Um, may God have mercy on her soul.
And eyeliner. You forgot eyeliner.
Yeah, it's there's just so much there, and yeah, I'm afraid of her. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna be the match for me. Rich, what do you got there?
Zelina Pretzel.
Yeah,
Rhea wins.
it's gonna be fun to see like what kind of like ridiculous power moves
Hmm.
Selena Vega's gonna. I mean, well, Selena Vega's gonna find herself in. Like it's gonna be. She, it's like oh, it's gonna be like Omos versus Seth Rollins, but different.
Spoiler alert.
I know,
Quite
right?
different, I think.
Yeah. Hey, maybe that should be the next one we talk about.
Sure. Sounds like a
Okay.
segue.
Oh, and it was the next one. Totally not planned. Yes. Well, here we have the Nigerian giant Omos looking to make a name for himself at the expense of Seth freaking Rollins. But I gotta say, it's not looking good for your boy Omos. I think with this World Heavyweight Championship thing going on, you're gonna want Seth Rollins strong. I still do not know the purpose of this matchup. Just one day it popped up that it was happening, and then after the fact, they had a promo with each other. So I'm thinking it's spectacle. Let's see, like, what kind of weird way Rollins is gonna do a stomp on like Omos. He's got to do like 7. It's probably gonna be like the most like stomps.
He'll probably throw a pedigree in there too.
He's probably got to throw like the kitchen sink at him. So it's probably a long shot, but so far Omos has just been taking straight up L's, but he's still in there with like really good guys. So
And looking strong.
yes, there was a comment on the old Brock Omos thing we did for WrestleMania and the reel, and it's like, Omos is green. What is he gonna do? And I'm like, what he's doing, what he's doing. That's like how long has he been around? And I think his first WrestleMania solo match is against Brock Lesnar. So I think Omos is in a category by himself, and there's a reason why he's on my show. So I think Omos can lose to Seth Rollins and still be great because he's got his place. He's got his thing that he does, and that's throwing jabronis around. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. He's special.
That's
But
how Brock started.
Rollins did make a point. He said, "Listen, you were born special, but I had to get there. I had to bust my butt to get special or whatever." So,
In case I didn't pick yet, because I've just been rolling with it. Same reasons I have Seth, because Omos is still going to look good and strong in this match. Seth is going to use his experience and his wiliness
his wiliness.
to defeat Omos.
I really hope Omos gets one headbutt off on him. Like just headbutt some sense into him, and he's like the architect again.
Yo, that'd be great. Although I kind of like this Joker like Seth Rollins. It's fun. It's not necessarily believable that someone would actually act as over the top as he does, but it's fun.
I just find him to be a laughing fool, and that's really not much of a like. I guess if he had layers,
Mm-hmm.
like there's a character in one of the Final Fantasies, Kefka, and he's like kind of a clown, but he's like evil, and he turns out to be, spoiler alert, for like a really old game. Like he's the last boss,
Hmm.
So
Hmm. That's
anywho,
interesting.
yeah, but Rollins doesn't have those kind of layers.
But you
Um,
didn't say he's not fun.
he's he's not a. I don't know. I don't like this version of Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm looking at you when I do that.
Oh, all right, all right. So what's next here?
I think we got the triple threat for the U.S. title.
Well, just so happens that the next match is a triple threat for the U.S. title. Uh, this is gonna, of course, be uh, two big meaty men and a little slice of Austin Theory there, and between those two big meaty men slapping meat on you there, Buttercup. He even looks like he might be in that situation. If you look at Theory, he's like, "Oh man, this is ridiculous. Look at these guys. I'm gonna totally win this one." Yeah, I'm gonna go with Theory on this one. It's gonna be he disappears for like an eternity while these two guys destroy each other, and he just like pushes Lashley out of the ring after he hits like his spear or something, and then he just gets the pin on
Mm.
Chalky Boy Bronson Reed.
Yeah,
That's
I get the feeling that's exactly how it's going to go down. Um, I will add to this.
Thank God.
This what I'm adding to this is that this is not the time to take the title off Austin Theory.
Yeah.
Stick with it. Let it ride its course. Theory is a good workhorse for Raw. We still don't know with any certainty who the new World Heavyweight Champion is going to be. We'll find out at the end of this month, May 28th, I think they said, or something like that, at Night of Champions. Stick with Theory.
Yeah, especially since Rich he's on SmackDown now. So let's correct you again. Uh
Thank you.
as of after Backlash, he's a SmackDown superstar. Because
You know,
dude, it's not your fault. All
last
right.
week, okay. So last week I could have claimed jet lag. All right, fine. This week, I'm
You're
just
a
tired.
globetrotter. You finally got to Puerto Rico in time for Backlash. You just been out there. Probably got mosquitoes out there on you because
No, no, no. There's no mosquitoes around here.
your
I-
sweet skin.
I'll be watching from the beach tomorrow. Feet in the sand.
Wow.
Nice cold lemonade.
Well, the rest of us will be out here freezing.
Oh, is it cold up there?
I don't know. I think so. I'm a hermit. I don't go outside. But yeah, I hear it's cold.
True. Got
All right. So
to put some more sunblock on.
you also picked former Raw United States champion, current SmackDown United States champion, Austin Theory.
That's right. But to stay the course myself, yes, you keep the Intercontinental title on Gunter because that's how you build a
That's
show.
that's right, Rich the Riz. Okay, so
The drafts always mess with me because of my memory and
and it just happened too. So
right.
anyway, I think that's it, right? We have one more. And last, but certainly not least, especially for this Backlash Puerto Rico card, is Bad Bunny versus his. I guess they're not friends anymore. Damian Priest, amigos, not anymore.
No mas.
No más. Solo son enemigos porque van a pelear mañana in Puerto Rico. So yeah, they're gonna fight tomorrow in Puerto Rico. For all intents and purposes, Bad Bunny should lose this match because Damian Priest is a professional wrestler, and Bad Bunny is a global megastar, from what I understand.
Mhm.
Uh, for shoot. So I'm gonna go with Bad Bunny, and mainly because this is not gonna be Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. This is gonna be the Judgment Day versus the LWO. So this is gonna be there's gonna be a sea of LWO, red, white, and blue, baby, in that audience. I'm here for it. And it's gonna be that's the way it's gonna be. That's my prediction. It's basically like a better version of how Triple H versus Sting turned into, for some reason, DX versus the NWO. Like, this doesn't make any sense. They weren't, but whatever. What about you? What say you, Rich the Riz?
Same thing. The thing is, being a San Juan street fight, there are no rules. LWO versus Judgment Day. Sure, let it fall apart. Let them all go nuts. There are no rules. So yes, it's going to be Bad Bunny. So now we're going to need a tiebreaker, unless you want to change your pick. But even still, we should probably have a tiebreaker anyway.
Let's recap who has what.
Alrighty. Running
And
down the list in the six-man tag, which is Riddle and the tag champs Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Bloodline, represented by Solo and the Usos. We both have the Bloodline. Cody versus Brock. You and I both have Cody. Rhea versus Zelina Vega for the SmackDown Women's Championship. We both have Rhea Ripley. Seth versus Omos. We both have Seth. Triple threat match for the U.S. Championship. Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. We both have Austin Theory. For the Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. We both have Bianca Belair. And as we just discussed, Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest in the San Juan Street fight, we both have Benito, Bad Bunny.
All right. Switch me. Give me Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens instead of the Usos. I got to do something different. I'll take the shot.
Okay.
Because, like, every other match is, like, really easy. That's the only one where it's like, well, either one, I got good TV afterwards. So I really can't lose. Well, I definitely could lose. Like, I really don't feel good about it. But I'd rather have, like, one and a tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
So considering the cluster nut that I think this is going to be the main event, I'm going to go for like 29 and a half minutes.
All right, I got my time locked in already at 16 minutes. I feel like,
Wow, that is a lot. I'm done. Oh well.
yeah,
Well,
I feel like the main event, whatever it may be, is just not going to go that long. It's either going to be
that is
Bloodline
too
versus,
long.
yeah,
Oh,
it's either going to be Riddle and Tag Champs versus the Bloodline, or Cody versus Brock, or Bunny versus Priest.
I think I just lost. Well, Rich, that was fun talking about Backlash and all that good stuff. I'm looking forward to Backlash. What match are you looking forward to the most?
I feel like the San Juan street fight is going to be fun. Cody and Brock is going to be interesting. But I think in general, maybe I think the Bloodline versus Riddle and the Tag Champs is promising for match of the night.
Cool.
What about you?
Yeah. Brock Lesnar, Cody, uh, followed by Omos and Seth, and the San Juan Street fight. I guess I would put that top three. So
Mm,
all three of those. It's just that everything else is, well, I would say the six man, but I'm nervous about that. That's the title match.
it
So
is.
we'll
Watch
see what
watch that
happens
open.
there. Yeah, when I become the champion,
Nope.
listen, you know what, man? I think it's time. I think it's promo time. Rich the Riz, this is what I want you to do. I want you to look me in my eyes, or you will see that I am a man that is hungry and thirsty. And I got to have my basement championship because it's been so lonely trying to claw my way up back to guessing correctly and reclaiming what was once laid across my shoulders. It's like a phantom belt, and it eats at me. I feel my heart pounding in my chest. It's pounding, and it's a relentless pounding, and it won't stop pounding until I pound down the door with correct guesses. Only one, though. It's only one. I just need one right answer. Just one more right answer. And I will once again become the basement champion. And that is not a prediction. That is a spoiler.
You know, Basement Chair, you talk a lot. You talk a lot about your Phantom Championship. You talk a lot about your one more guess. Well, let me tell you something. I have the Basement Championship now. It is mine. And you may need one more guess. All I need is a push. You know, a push in Vegas? It's where we tie and then we go to our tiebreaker and I win. Or I and the bloodline win our match and still retain my basement champion. Now, I've had this championship for about a month now. And before then, you're right. It was quite a while since I had it. And now that I have it back, brother, you will have to run me over with a freight train to take this championship from me. It is mine. It will be mine. This is the first in a Roman Reigns like title reign. So you have your Phantom Championship. I have my real championship. And I'll see you at Backlash here in beautiful Puerto Rico.
Tough words. Tough words from a tough guy. I'm intimidated. Look at me. I'm shaking in my boots.
You're wearing boots.
I'm
I'm in
wearing.
my swimmy feets.
Thanks for listening to the Basement Bookers podcast. If you like the Basement Bookers podcast, and like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your friends. Also, as always, we have a link tree. It's the first link right there. It's also, if you go to our YouTube, you can click on the banner. There's a link tree right up there. Basement Bookers Pod on Instagram. I'm gonna be watching, Backlash with my phone out. It's gonna be fully charged. Do maybe some commentaries or whatever. Hook up on that. Basement Bookers Pod Reels, bringing it back in the game, baby.
All right. With that being said, just got a party message for you.
The match of life is scheduled for one fall, so make it count.
Do what the man says.
Follow the Bookers and enjoy Backlash tomorrow or today.